Betnikh is one of the first zones new players from the Daggerfall Covenant will encounter. This unseemingly little island south of High Rock has more to offer than what appears on first glance. Betnikh has an incredibly high resource node density, which is why it has climbed the ladder to my favorite farming spot in the entire game. But just how gold is it? How much gold can you farm here by gathering resources? That's what we're gonna test today, so let's go! Veteran or new player doesn't matter in this instance. Naturally, Plentiful Harvest and Master Gatherer, which I had equipped for this test of course, will help you with farming more gold. That said, this zone is suited for any player who wants to farm gold by farming resources. Let's have a quick look at the resource distribution in Betnikh. Here are the harvest map hints I have been able to document in the past months. Wood, ores and ounces are prevalent on the shore regions, whereas the center offers plenty of alchemy and clothing materials. If you're focused on ore and ounces, the northern mountainous area is your go-to. For this test I picked any resource I came across aside from water nodes. Two reasons for that. First, I'm catching two birds with one stone here because I'm currently gathering data on furnishing material drop rates. Perhaps you should subscribe to not miss that. And second, in order for valuable materials like violet coprinus and columbine to spawn, I need to give the nodes chance of a respawn. You see, alchemy nodes can be categorized into 4 different nodes. There are the regular plants, that's your columbine, wormwood, mountain flower and so on. The mushroom nodes with violet coprinus, water plant nodes for water hyacinth and nunroot, and the water nodes which contain the water solvents. Each of these categories holds the spawn pool of the respective category. So, when you harvest a wormwood as part of the regular plant category, you have a chance to get a columbine spawn since they share the same spawn pool. The same holds true for the other categories, and that's why I've been collecting mostly worthless reagents such as luminous rossula, because I knew when that node respawns it can be a violet coprinus. And since I managed to complete multiple rounds at the farming spot, it made sense for me to do that. If you're just passing through a zone without the intent of farming for longer periods of time, then skipping whitecaps and lady smog is reasonable to do. Alright, with that out of the way, we're gonna let the farming run in the background, which gives us time to…
Maybe may I make a suggestion?
Oh god, no, please no, they're not ready.
Ah, papalapap, your viewers don't want to see you ramble about the grinding spot. Scoot over, I got an idea.
Oh, for the love of me, folks, I present you…
Hey, it's so awesome to be here. Welcome. You there too? Yes, it's me. Oh, so great to be here finally. Welcome to the first episode of Saxonian for Sexy Starters. I'm your host today. Today you're going to learn what it means to say I'm going crazy in Saxonian. Alright, so in High German, you know, we say ich werd blöd. But in Saxony, we don't say that. We say Schwerpleide. Okay? Schwerpleide. Speak after me. Schwerpleide. Schwerpleide. Alright, in an example. You know, you want an example for how you can say this in the real world. So imagine you want to move some furniture, yes, with your car. But you never had the idea to measure it actually. So what you do is that you just try to make it fit into the car, and it doesn't fit in any shape or form known to physics, you know? And at some point you have to begrudgingly accept it's not gonna work out. So what you do is, Schwerpleide! You know, that's how you say it. It gets extra points when you say the in the beginning. It has to come from the back of your throat, you know? Schwerpleide. Alright folks, it was nice to be here. I hope you have an awesome day. I see you next time with Saxonian for Sexy Starters.
I am so sorry folks, I just couldn't contain him any longer, but at least we got the farming hour with, I suppose. Let's try to forget what just happened and check the results, shall we? Naturally, I kept track of every material we've gathered, but I will just show you the noteworthy stuff. Starting off, my calculations have concluded that I have harvested about 537 nodes in that time frame, or about 9 nodes per minute. If you're confused about how I found this out, I recommend checking out this video. With 565 rough ruby ash, wood nodes made up the majority of nodes we farmed. Along this came 84 hardwood, which is an incredible number due to the increased drop chances after update 44. Closely followed by rubedite ore with 551 plus 62 regulars. With 345 platinum dust, jewelry nodes make it to 3rd place, and lastly raw ancestor silk coming in with 239 units and 30 bust. In total, I found 6 Psychic portals, which were very lucky for me since I got 2 Orbic Ambers. In about 133 alchemy nodes, I found 11 Columbine and 47 alchemical resin. Lastly, about 45 enchanting nodes led to 33 mundane runes and 5 kudas. As for luminous ink, we were able to find 7 units. If you're curious about the whole dataset, I will put it on screen now, so just pause if you like. Like I said in the beginning, this data will go directly towards my attempt to calculate the furnishing material drop rates. I'm aiming for 1000 nodes for each material, so we should in theory end up with a total of 6000 nodes farmed. The data I already have seems to suggest that the drop rates actually differ from material to material, unlike my other video where I concluded the same drop chance for every material. So keep an eye on the channel when it's finally ready. Only counting materials, we farmed a total of 217,206 gold, which translates to 3,620.1 gold per minute and 404.5 gold per node. As far as farming materials for gold is concerned, this is pretty much top notch. And I can already hear the caveman in the comments saying, "Actually, selling BRP carry runs is way more profitable." And yes, that might be true, but not everybody can or wants to offer sell runs. Besides, you need customers while materials are available at all times. For me, Betnikh is one of the best farming spots. It's small with very few annoying mobs in between. That said, it can be quite contested, so you should pick a time of day where only few people are playing. What's your favorite farming spot in the game? Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, I hope you have an awesome day, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.